never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine, I'm not.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the first Wednesday in the month of December. So of course that means it's time for our first weekly Wednesday top 10 countdown in the month of December. And this one is going to be a little bit different as far as the topic, because everybody that knows me knows that I am nowhere near a negative person. I don't like negativity at all in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And that's why, for the most part, I don't talk sports with most people, because most people are just so negative. But that's how most people are about life in general, not just sports. But I can't stand it. But today's topic is going to be kind of, I'm not going to say depressing, but it's talking about something depressing. And I got this idea because I actually heard one of these songs that's going to be on my countdown today the other day, and I thought, boy, that song is sad. So it gave me the idea, and the idea is top 10 all-time saddest songs. Now this list was just updated June of this year, so it's pretty recent. I'm not sure if the website is jscalco.com or if it's jscalco.com, but it's jscalco.com, and it is the top 10 all-time saddest songs. And when I get to the one that I heard the other day, I'll tell you that's the one that I heard, and it's the one that gave me the idea. Now, I've done top 10 countdowns in the past about music, but the ones that I've done in the past have been about a certain genre. This one is not. This is top 10 all-time saddest songs from any genre of music, any decade of music. No certain decade, no certain genre. Number 10 is one that I have not heard, and from the title of it, I don't think I want to hear it, but it's Taylor Swift, a song called Death by a Thousand Cuts. Now, I was a huge fan of Taylor Swift. As a matter of fact, you could call me a Swiftie back in the days when she was singing country music, but she switched over to pop, and after Shake It Off, I just don't like any of her pop songs, which is probably why I have not heard this song. Number 9 is one that I know very, very well because I love 80s music. I Can't Make You Love Me from Bonnie Raitt. Number 8, Carole King, It's Too Late. Number 7, Rihanna, Close to You. Now, anybody that knows me knows that the kind of music she sings is just a genre of music I've just never cared for. So when Rihanna first started singing, I knew the name, but I knew absolutely nothing about her, which I still pretty much don't. I couldn't tell you one song she sings except for Close to You, obviously, but if it came on the radio right now, I wouldn't know what it was. But when she first started singing outside of the name, I didn't know anything about her. And when me and Grace first got married, somebody came to me and told me that my wife looked like a prettier version of Rihanna. And I said, I don't know who Rihanna is. They had to show me a picture of what she looked like because I honestly didn't know. And to this day, if you put her in a photo lineup of 20 people, I might could point her out, but I'm not sure. Number 6, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Of course, that song was originally done by Dolly Parton, but most people know the Whitney version, and Dolly Parton herself has came out and said that that song now belongs to Whitney Houston because Whitney did a more popular version and a more known version than Dolly Parton did. Again, let's recap 10 through 6. Number 10, Death by a Thousand Cuts, Taylor Swift. Number 9, Bonnie Raitt, I Can't Make You Love Me. Number 8, It's Too Late, Carole King. Number 7, Rihanna, Close to You. And number 6, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And number 5 is the one that I heard the other day, Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven. And I heard that song because I was actually listening to Sports Talk on the radio, and they were interviewing a guy about golf, and I'm just not a big golf fan. So I thought, well, while they interview this golf guy, I'll find some music on the radio for 15 minutes or so. And I was flipping through the channels, and I heard that song, and I've heard that song before, but to me, that song is not really depressing, and maybe I'm just a eternal optimist, but to me, if you listen to the lyrics to the song, yes, it's sad, but it's sad in a good way, not sad in a sad way. But when I heard that song, I thought, man, that song will make you cry. And I thought, I wonder what some other sad songs are. And that's where I got this idea for the top 10 all-time saddest songs. Number 4 was one that was actually written for me. A lot of folks don't know that, so go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family that this song was written for me years ago. It was by Sinead O'Connor. It's called Nothing Compares to You. And she's right, there is nothing that compares to me. Number 3, Something in the Way from Nirvana. Number 2, Adele, Someone Like You. And the number 1 song on the all-time saddest songs is Just Like I Will Always Love You. It's been done by 2 different artists and 2 different genres of music, but I think just about everybody's probably heard both versions, but it's called Hurt. And there's a country version by Johnny Cash and a rock version from 9 Inch Nails. And that is a sad song. If you know anybody that battles any kind of depression, don't let them listen to that song. But these are generally, for the most part, songs that I wouldn't listen to. Not that I don't like the artist or the genre of music, but just because of the fact I don't like these kind of songs. I'd rather hear a happy song than I would a sad song. That's just me. I don't really care a lot of times what the actual lyrics to the song are, as long as it puts me in a good mood. If I'm going down the road and I'm driving and a happy song comes on, I'll turn up the radio. There's a song by Shania Twain, came out years ago, and I still love it, called Any Man of Mine. She's got another song called Honey, I'm Home. And I am very, very comfortable with my manhood, so I have no shame in turning those songs up wide open. If I'm going down the road and Shania Twain comes on the radio with Any Man of Mine, I'm turning the radio up wide open. I don't care who looks at me, what kind of looks they give me. I'm going to jam out to Shania Twain's Any Man of Mine, just because it's a happy song. How can you hear a song with a dance rhythm like that, with the beat like that, and not instantly get put in a good mood? Those are the kind of songs that I like. Just like Rock You Like a Hurricane, I'll turn it up. Walking on Sunshine. Those are the kind of songs that I like, but everybody is different. Any thoughts on any of these songs, please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Why was the baby jalapeno shivering? He was a little chilly. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.